Doc, your discussion on facts versus theories of science made it clear that Christians need not worry about the Big Bang Theory. However, everywhere they make tall claims about this theory. Since you're an expert in physics, I would like to know a bit more about the Big Bang.
Dr. Philip, I too understood all what you said in the facts versus theory talk. However, I would love to know a bit more about the Big Bang Theory. I do not have a deep background in science. So I am always perplexed when people go crazy over the Big Bang Theory. I would love to hear more from you about this theory.
Okay, both of you understand that Big Bang is only a non-established theory of science. That is why scientists call it the Big Bang Theory and not something else. With that understanding, both of you would like to know more about this theory because a lot of people seem to be talking about it. With that in mind, let me ask my friend Dr. James to introduce this theory to both of you. After that I will continue to give you more information about this theory.
Hello, I am Dr. James. I am colleague of Dr. Philip. I love to explain concepts of physics, so let us talk about the Big Bang Theory. Humans started taking interest in stellar bodies from time immemorial. The sun, moon, and stars gave them an accurate clock as well calendar to order their lives. However, soon they started wondering about the origin, the size, structure, and nature of the universe. Was it finite or infinite? Was it spherical or flat? There were plenty of guesswork, but they could not say anything definite till telescopes arrived on the scene a few hundred years ago through the efforts of Galileo Galilei. Galileo based his work upon the earlier work of lens maker Hans Lippershey. Very powerful telescopes started becoming available in early 1900s. Observations showed that all the objects in the universe are moving. Nothing is stationary. Based upon many similar observations, many scientists suggested that the universe might be expanding. There were many theories, suggestions, and schools of thought but no certainty. Based upon theoretical calculations, which were based upon the general theory of relativity, Alexander Friedman came to the conclusion in 1922 that the universe might be expanding. We need to remember that this was a theory based upon another theory. Then in 1927, the Belgian Catholic priest Georges Lemaitre proposed that certain observations in astronomy are explained well if we assume that the universe is expanding. Then in 1929, Edwin Hubble proposed the mathematical theory to suggest that the universe is expanding. Once Edwin Hubble gave a mathematical support to the theory of an expanding universe, it became known as the Big Bang Theory. The name means a great explosion in which the universe was born and started expanding. However, there was already another widely taught theory known as the steady-state theory. Up to 1965 both the theories had equal following in the scientific community. From 1965 onward the Big Bang Theory started gaining more support, but up to 1990 the acceptance was still not wide enough. After 1990 the theory became more popular and the steady-state theory faded away. In other words, Big Bang Theory was not a fact of science. Rather it was a theory that competed with an earlier theory. Since both were theories, they continued to exist together and compete with each for more than half a century. If Big Bang were a fact of science, this would not have happened. A fact of science is immediately accepted as fact, and all earlier theories are dropped in favor of this fact. Humans have always speculated about the formation of the universe. Hundreds of philosophical and thousands of religious theories have been proposed. However, of all of them the Big Bang stands upon better mathematics. This does not mean that the Big Bang Theory is a fact of science. Rather it only means that scientists are able to examine this theory much better than the earlier theories. This is the way science grows. Examination of the Big Bang Theory has shown many of its positive points, but such examination has also shown a number of mysteries and unresolved problems with this theory. Some of these problems are, the horizon problem, the magnetic monopole problem, the baryon asymmetry problem, the dark energy problem, the flatness problem, and the dark matter problem. We do not have to go to the details of these problems which are highly mathematical in nature. Suffice to say that the Big Bang Theory is not yet the final word in science about the formation of the universe. Anyone who claims such final authority for this theory is ignorant of the process of science. When the Big Bang Theory was introduced, it challenged the most popular theory of that time. Now Big Bang is popular, but several theories have already come up to challenge it. This includes the tired light theory, the eternal inflation theory, the 4D black hole mirage theory, the mirror universe theory, the conformal cyclic cosmology theory, the cold Big Bang and contracting universe theory, the living universe theory, the plasma universe theory. Since the Big Bang Theory displaced the most popular theory of its time yesterday, one of these newer theories can easily replace the Big Bang Theory tomorrow. This is how science develops and progresses. Is this much clear to you, Joe and Susan?
Thank you very much, Dr. James, for the detailed introduction to the Big Bang Theory. Now it is clear to me that though the Big Bang is highly popular today, it is still a theory of science and not a fact or a law of science. As a result, any one of the competing theories that you mentioned can replace it tomorrow to become the next dominant theory.
Thank you very much, Dr. James, for such a simple but elaborate scientific introduction to the theory of evolution. Now I understand that today there are many competing theories about the formation of the universe. I also understand that the Big Bang is the most popular one among them, but that popularity today does not guarantee that it is the final scientific model or truth about the universe.
It is good to hear that both of you now have a good idea about the Big Bang Theory. It is the most popular theory today among almost a dozen competing theories about the formation of the universe. One of these competing theories can replace the Big Bang and become the next dominant theory. Such things keep happening in the world of science. That is the way scientific information develops. Now I invite Dr. Philip to continue the discussion with you.
Joe and Susan, I am happy to note that now you have a clear understanding about the Big Bang Theory. This theory assumes that the universe started with a big cosmic explosion and also that since the universe has been expanding since then. This picture looks very interesting, but then it is not yet the final word about the formation of the universe. All competing theories need to be silenced or answered if a theory has to become the only possible explanation of scientific observations. This is not the current situation. Big Bang is not able to answer many key observations and questions. Also, at present the Big Bang has many other theories that compete with it. Both of you wanted a bit more detail about the Big Bang Theory. Now you have it. With this it has become clear that Christians do not have to worry about this theory. There are many popular theories of science in every age. This is one such theory. However, not all questions have been answered in Big Bang. Competing theories have not been silenced. Thus it continues to be one among many unestablished theories about the formation of the universe. As I keep saying, Christians do not have to worry about unestablished theories of science. Thus there is no need to worry about the Big Bang Theory also. Let me close by reminding you that no theory can ever be used in a court of law to examine a witness. Similarly, no theory can ever be used to oppose or support the Bible. This includes the Big Bang Theory, which is a mere theory of science, though it is very popular these days. On the other hand, no fact of science has ever contradicted the Bible and no statement of the Bible has ever contradicted any fact of science. With that we close this discussion till we meet again to discuss something new of great interest to everyone.